Hey, everybody. So, my name is John Rigler, and let me just get one thing clear. Maybe I need to say this every time, just for myself, if not for you. I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be making a video. I don't want to be an influencer. I just feel so strongly about something that I'm willing to do this. Okay, so please bear with me. I don't have a crew, I don't have anything. I've got OBS on my computer, and what I want to do is explain new technology that's critical, that I understand is critical, other people understand is critical. And I've talked to enough people to know that they are very interested in this message. Okay, now let me talk about the audience, because when you talk about technical things, who is the audience? Well, I'd like to try to keep the audience as open as possible, because what I'm showing you isn't just to say, I've built this thing and you should use this thing. What I'm saying is I'm sort of eliminating people's options to say this thing is not possible, because they will, because there's no easy way to monetize this. In fact, it flies in the face of monetization. I'll try to close the door there. Okay. Now, people in tech will understand this. There's um, Once you go work for somebody, you can't say certain things. You have to promote the thing that you're working for, right? You have to you have to promote your company's product. That means that most things you see come from a company with a product. And the problem here is that this particular technology that destroys it. Okay, and I'm talking about something that I call Web3. Now, some of you will never have heard of that, which is great. Some of you will have heard of that, and what you have heard is wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Barron Trump is not a Web3 ambassador. Okay, what you're seeing is what I call Web 2.8. It's as close as you can get to Web 3 while still having a middleman that has gotten venture capital. Okay? Because the people that gave him venture capital, even if they say they're doing it for the best reasons, they're probably not. Okay? Now, I want to, I'm here in Austin, Texas, crammed in this tiny little bathroom, and I will go up to the Happy Tower, whatever you call it, Bitcoin Central, um, find parking downtown to sit in front of some VCs. But they have to be real VCs. They can't be pretend VCs who want to build Web 2.8, okay? Because this is the real Web 3.0. And you're not going to make $1 zillion off of it in the same way that Mark Zuckerberg and whoever made money before. This is a new thing. Okay? Now, new things tend to look different. And I suspect I look different. Okay? Many people will just, some people won't get it. Some people will get it and keep their mouth shut because they don't have any choice. And then some people I will be able to partner with um, at every level. Okay, so this thing that I've built is called Chisel, and it is free open source. It lets you burn stuff into crypto. Okay, when I say burn stuff, I'm talking about messages, text. I'm talking about what I call the real Web 3. Okay, and now this is the thing. Web 3 is the thing that will replace Web 2. Web 2 is the thing that has kind of fallen on hard times. Okay, It's not the same as it was when it was first introduced. Now it's all captured by these large companies, right? And it's only a matter of time until Captain Kickass Donald J. Trump and his minions, who are sad, pathetic little people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's true. It's only a matter of time until they take out YouTube itself. So I don't know where you're seeing this video. Maybe it's on YouTube. It's certainly not monetized. This is not, this is not monetized. But, and I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm looking at the little camera because that's what you want. You want me to have a camera, so I have a little camera, and then I'm gonna switch over now. I'm gonna show you Chisel, and I'm gonna talk about it. Okay? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. And so here we go. Now, um, you'll notice that to any technical people out there, okay, you should be able to see now the URL. Okay, this is hosted on GitHub. GitHub Pages, I think they call it. I call it GitHub.io because that's the URL. But if you put your code in GitHub a certain way for free, it can become a website. And this is a website that lets you, again, burn messages into crypto transactions. So I'm repurposing cryptocurrency not to be about NFTs, not to be about tokens. That's not Web3. That's the thing that got VC money and is failing over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? I'm not like that. And you can't accuse me of being like that. No way. Okay? Okay? If you do, come on, I want to hear in person. I want somebody in person. Okay? I'm sorry. It's just like Jesus Christ. So I am not like those people who are just hawking tokens out on Solana. That's not me. That's not me. I'm building something that is genuine, it's authentic, it's real, and I use the technology in a very different way. It's free, it's open, and is it perfect? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Is it even done? Well, that depends. That depends if you have to have a graphical interface or not, okay? So, but my point is I have proven that this is possible. And when I say this, I mean it's possible for you, yourself, to have a small amount of cheap cryptocurrency, and then instead of using it in some financial transaction or to get some token, you simply use it, you convert crypto into a message. And that's what this is about, okay? So I have a little image here of this AI created, I don't know, I call her Mogwai. She's like a little, I don't know. Anyway, this website has all sorts of things. First of all, it has stuff that doesn't quite work right, but it has, for example, right here, it has a wallet, okay? You can, if you come to this, it's not going to show your wallet. It's going to allow you to build a wallet. You can build a wallet here. You can save it to your computer. You can enter your 12 words if you happen to be a crypto person that already has a wallet. You can use your EVM. Now I'm going to talk. Don't panic, guys. I'm going to talk to the nerds here for a minute, okay? If you have an EVM wallet, like Backpack or MetaMask or whatever, you can put your 12 words into this site. You can trust this site. You can make your own copy of this. You can fork it, as we say. You can put it on your server. You can grab the code. You can do whatever. The point here is to show what's possible so that people stop saying, we don't know what's possible. This is possible. So it's possible now to have, you can have an identity, right? This is my identity right here. This, and this again is, I took my EVM wallet, my 12 words, plugged it into here, and this is my identity. This uses a different cryptocurrency. It's called Digibyte, okay? And and so this page is about the wallet, and then this page right here is about a, a conversation. This is like a radio broadcast. This is the part where it starts to be the real Web3. Okay? This is the part where I can say Donald Trump is a criminal, and I can put a little picture. I can even put a little picture here. Watch this. Watch this. See? There's a picture of Mogwai right there. Okay? See? Here's a picture of a dog. Here's a picture of the dog. Here's a picture of the Cicada 3301 decoy, right? Some of you will think that's really cool. Most of you probably won't know. And you'll notice right here, it's it says Cicada 3301, okay? So you can put words into here. You can put links. You can put all sorts of things. This address right here, I call this the Thunder Word, okay, from Finnegan's Wake. I know many of you are Finnegan's Wake readers and will immediately recognize that. I'm just kidding. But it's a it's a it's it's a it's a fake address that we can use to pin messages to. Everybody can see them. Everybody can see what you send to this address. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong camera. I think I'm supposed to be using this camera. Oh well. Life goes on, right? Okay, life goes on. Let's just go past it. So, um, this address right here, and I'm looking. See, I can't see what I can't see. I don't have people. I know you're like, John. What do you mean you don't have people? I don't have anybody helping me here. So, anyway, you can yourself with a small amount of crypto burn messages into here. How do you get crypto? Well, there's this is a faucet, DigiByte faucet. It will give you a little bit of crypto for free. See, once you have your address, they'll give you some crypto. And then you can come back over here and you can burn the crypto into the thing. And that's it. That's it. Now, okay, so let's switch back to the other camera since I've been talking to it anyway. Um, so now, what this means is, and again, I hope that you guys stay with me. Okay, I hope that you've stayed with me through this. That was just a bunch of technical stuff that I said. Okay, and I said that to a certain group of people who would understand that. 9 out of 10 of them are going to pretend they don't know what I'm talking about because they have a vested interest in not knowing what I'm talking about. Guys, get the get the heck out of the way. You're not helping. You're not helping. The thing you're trying to sell is dead on arrival. Okay? The thing, you see, there's no website for this. There's no website, which means nobody needs to go to your website and get you to take a little payment and be, nobody needs to be your customer. Why? Because you will be compromised by the corrupt government if you believe the government could potentially be corrupt. Okay, let's say you're a Trump supporter. One day, Democrats will be back in power. One day, they'll be back in power, okay? Just think about that. Just think about that. But um, so this is this is what I call the real Web3. It's not perfect. It's not great. Now you might say, well, you know what? I don't want to use Digibyte. I want to use EVM. That's fine. It's even easier on EVM. You see, that was the last demo I built. Okay, and this can easily work with that. This has, and I want to talk nerd again here. This has ethers in it. Okay, it uses ethers, so you can easily derive different addresses. You just and I'm willing to explain this to people here in Austin, Texas. Okay, if you're like at a college in Austin, Texas, and you or have been going around talking to different groups, they've been so helpful, excited. And again, like I opened with, I am not the sort of person that wants to get up in front of a camera. I'm the sort of person that wants to code. Okay, so so that's it. And let's recap. Let's recap what I said. Okay, and also I want to bring more people into the conversation. Let's say, for instance, that you're not a technical person, but you're technical enough. And let's say your focus is on history or philosophy or liberal arts. Okay, I got a liberal arts degree a long time ago, so I understand things from that perspective. And what I would say, and you ready? You ready? If you guys want to do your thesis on this, your liberal arts thesis, here you go. Here you go. I would say that if you subscribe to Marshall McLuhan, who says the medium is the message, I would say that this is a new medium. It has a new message. And this is a medium that no big corporation would have built on purpose. But this is hacked into it, you see, because cryptocurrency was promoted into this robust global network because of the promise of money. But what we now have is that same robust global network that we can use for free speech. That Captain Kick-Ass, Donald J. Trump, and all of his sad little minions cannot touch. Okay? They say they're about free speech. Okay? Hey, you know who I'd love to talk to here at Austin? The University of Austin. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I'll put a little picture of you. University of Austin. I'm ready. I'm here. I'll hop on the bus. I'll do downtown parking. I'll come into your little temple. Whatever. Okay? But if you're really about free speech, then you either need to get on board. Feel free to say I'm a crappy coder. That's fine. Okay? But, you know, but I'm here with a strong message. Okay? Did I finish my message? I'm not sure. But it's we now have a new medium. The new medium happened because and again, Marshall McLuhan, if you look at the tetrad of media influence, this blockchain thing has reversed into something different now, right? And it's now being kind of replaced by something new, which is a good thing. But it's no longer about money. I mean, there's still people doing pump and dumps, but this is about free speech. Okay? All right, and I'm gonna try to kill this here in the OBS. Thank you.